hating that nigga waiting on me to slip up. Who the fuck told you I wouldn't get bit?
I saw the check, nigga. Huh?
What's up, everybody? This is your man P Solo, Prince Solomon, back in the building again to start crimes. You guys know what time it is. Let's talk about it. Baby Keem. You know, Baby Keem recently just made some news. He was all up and down X and I believe Threads because they asked him a question about the Big Three, and he said he feels he is better than certain parts of the Big Three. I personally do not have any problem or problems with that level of confidence. I mean, Muhammad Ali needed it when he got in the ring. He couldn't just say, well, you know, I mean, Patterson, I don't think I can ever. No, you need that confidence, especially when we going into the industry, and especially if you are a Renaissance man like Baby Keem. Look, he does a lot of his own production. He writes. He does a lot of his own arrangement of lyrics and sonics and melodies, even having this cross-pollinated energy at times with his family, Kendrick Lamar, you know, with the flows and the hooks and things of that nature. So I definitely didn't have a problem with it. And not only that, he does have reasons to back it up. He's already got some very good, solid albums in the game. I really did enjoy Casino. You guys can check it out on Patreon. We did a wonderful breakdown of Casino. I liked a lot of the production from it, and I like the idea that Baby Keem is a very experimental artist. Now, if you guys kind of get the hint that I really do enjoy experimental artists, all right? You know, even going back to Jimi Hendrix and the electric era of Miles Davis, I do feel that a lot of these new artists that are out right now, I like the idea that they put themselves artistically in an uncomfort zone, and they also challenge the listeners to kind of like, you know what, it's kind of time to change up the sound a little bit. And not only that, sonically, Keem doesn't really have a consistent sound from album to album. Hearts and Darts, well, if you start with No Name, Hearts and Darts, and The Sound of Bad Habit, Die For My Bitch, one of my favorite albums he did was the Melodic Blue joint, and especially the deluxe. And then of course there's Casino. Now with Casino, you can clearly hear there is influence and iterations of Donda Ye, right? Because they're different eras of Ye. But it's not a situation where some people had their complaints about Utopia with Travis Scott. I liked Utopia, but some people had their complaints. They felt like it was a Ye-less type album or a version of Donda by way of Travis Scott, his best rendition of Donda. Now, for me, I enjoyed the sonics of Utopia, but you know, it is what it is. People can have their criticism. I do feel like with Baby Keem, I can tell he's incorporated what he's learned from Ye, what he's learned from his cousin Kendrick, what he's learned from other people in the industry, not just the rappers. He's taken from aesthetics of what he's witnessed in the industry, whether it's R&B or jazz and soul and things of that nature. So my honest opinion, I think he's damn well in the right position of mindset, just with simply the body of work he's been able to lay down. Look, not many artists that are new, especially if they're tied to big names or they're related to people in the industry, not many artists come out having a knockout. Some people are just genuinely disappointment. My honest opinion, I believe Baby Keem albums are getting better and better with time. Now, for me personally, just my taste, I actually really enjoyed the Melodic Blue joint, but also I was open-minded and I did like what I saw and felt and heard from the experimental sonics of Casino. Clearly, some of the tracks you can tell where he has done his due diligence. He is a hip-hop historian, no LeBron James, because on the back end of Casino, of course, people bring up Donda Ye, they're bringing up Yeezus Ye, but they're also bringing up Benjamin Andre when we're talking about Speaker Box, the life and times of Benjamin Andre. He has a couple of those heartfelt tracks, and one of the things that's really incredible or really dope about Baby Keem is the ability to evoke emotions. For an artist to make you feel what they're feeling, you could genuinely be like, man, what you talking about, man? I don't want to try to feel what you're feeling. I'm making orange juice. Baby Keem has been able to make that type of emotions, or those emotions he has, or what he's looking to convey, he can make the listeners experiment it. I actually saw it in live when I did a review along with Sincere Ignorance. When we did a live review of the Casino album, I actually saw the mood switch within our audience. And when I see things like that, that to me lets me know that this artist, Baby Keem himself, is a very effective and powerful communicator. And also at 25, I think the boy is just getting better with time. So if you actually go back and check out his discography, you will find with each step, with each release, there was a methodical process into building and enhancing his creative skills. I am looking forward to seeing what levels of artistry through PG Lane Baby Keem continues to grow into. One thing that's a factor that I see with a lot of these dope artists is that they're becoming Renaissance children or Renaissance artists, where they're looking to direct, they're looking to get into cinematography, they're looking into treatment for scripts and film, they're looking into producing their own work, more hands-on production, more hands-on creativity. And I think what Baby Keem is doing is incredible. And not only that, it's a fire of creativity that hopefully continues to inspire other creators as well. So, you know, it's a dope album, dope run. I'm loving what I'm seeing. I'm very interested in seeing what is the next form of incarnated artistry that Baby Keem shows up on his next project. You guys drop your comments below. What do you think about the incredible pacing of Baby Keem and how artistically he has been improving? And his last two albums, Melodic Blue and Casino, have been knockouts. Drop your comments below. You guys know what time it is. It's your man P Solo Prince Solomon. I'm out of the building for Thought Crimes. I'm out. Peace.
Thought Crimes.
I don't work this hard to be around people I don't like.
Thought Crimes.
The jig is up.
Pimp, pimp! Hooray!
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Thought Crimes.
You shouldn't turn your back on me.
Is that a challenge?
You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Black folks are nosy. They have specials. Nosy specials. Why does a bee make honey? You ain't a bee. Why do you give a fuck?
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
If he dies, he dies.
Go to our Patreon for more. And don't bother me.